Okay, why won't Jeb Bush leave? Why won't he just leave the race already?
He said today he's going to defy expectations in February, and then by March he'll be a viable candidate.
Oh.
He said he'll be a viable candidate months
So when he says you got a weak president right there, why doesn't Jeb Bush go, you got a maniac right there? All you have to do is go, we got a maniac, a guy who's going to start World War III and raise taxes on everybody. That's that guy. He doesn't say, can't say it.
No, honestly,
I don't even know if that would work.
No, you got to go higher.
Really?
These guys don't know how to deal with a guy who's trying to be an alpha male. Here's what you do, right? You say, no, dickhead, I'm the bigger alpha male. I am the god. Okay, so if somebody called me weak on a stage,
we need Kanye West up there.
Right? If somebody called me weak on stage, you know what I threatened to do? Punch him in the fucking face. Jeb Bush should have said, "Oh, if you think I'm so weak, you want to step outside, Donald?" Okay,
right?
Really?
No, I'm serious. No, I'm serious. Right? Look,
Jeb's got the reach.
No, Donald, you keep talking. You keep talking. Right? So if you're weak, strong, what do you mean weak, strong, right?
Yeah.
My policies are way stronger than yours. Your policies are pathetically weak. If you mean something else, we can settle it. You know what that does to Republican voters? They get fucking so hard on that shit, right?
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh shit, I thought Jeb was weak. Turns out Jeb can fix it.
It's just not. It's not.
Okay.
I think there are two things in play with Jeb, though. I don't think that it's in his nature, number one. But
It's
also,
not.
he's a career politician, and he's abiding by old school rules when it comes to things like debating and dealing with debates. Like, he's just not. He's not a Trump. Trump is so outside the establishment, and he doesn't give a fuck, and that's why people are turned on to him.
No, Anna's 100% right. See, all the other guys are still playing by the old rules. They're not getting it. The old rules aren't working. I just read a story. I did it for you guys on the show where super PACs saying it's not, the old political ads aren't working anymore, right? Because we're in a new world. And so Trump tore up the rules, and these guys can't adapt. So that's why when Trump says, hey, I'm kicking your ass in the polls, Cruz doesn't respond as John is screaming here in our live coverage. Hey, say you're beating him by 8 points. Why? The old rules are don't talk about how you're up in the polls because you set up expectations. If you don't deliver on expectations, all that bullshit they've been saying for the last 30 years. No, Trump, his whole thing is I am strong, you're all weak, right? So you got to fight by those rules. But since they're trained monkeys for the old politics, they're like, Jeb Bush I don't know whose face was more pathetic, Ted Cruz or Jeb Bush, after Trump unmanned both of them, right?
For him.
So,
He did clap for him.
Clapped.
Ted Cruz clapped for Trump.
Yeah. When Trump laid the 9/11 line on Cruz, Cruz had that look on his face like,
Yep.
and then like, oh shit, I wet myself, right? and then Jeb Bush, when he said you're weak, right? Jeb Bush was like, oh, come on, give me a break. He had that look, right?
Yeah.
Like, no, don't do that.
He looked at the moderators.
Okay.
Oh, they'll save me.
Yeah, no, these guys gave their testes away, man. It's over. It's over.
I think that we have to acknowledge that while for some reason they give Trump all this leeway, Cruz is still beating him when you're directly comparing the two, and Bernie has way
won't
more
be after this
supporters. Like,
debate.
the entire country has not changed.